I'm Kimberly. I live in Martinsburg, West Virginia, and I attend St. Joseph's Parish. I came to the United States in 2005 since my dad was here, so he decided to take us, bring us with him. And I've been here for almost 8 years. My goals are to graduate from high school, graduate from college with good grades, and get my degrees so I can have a good job later on and my family proud. And I watched it in the news first. First I watched it in the news, and then my parents and I talked about it since it was very interesting that we would have a chance to work with our own names, save money for college so I can help my parents if they need any money to pay for it too. And also I can get my driver's license now and be able to drive with no fear or anything. It would mean a lot since I would have, I've heard that the permanent residency, and I won't have to deal with going and renewing it every 2 years and things, going over everything again. And that would also give me bigger opportunities for the future or any other things that I could help my parents with.
The first person that I met who would have been eligible for deferred action, except it didn't exist 3 years ago, was a young man who actually was very brave. He came to a meeting that some of the organizers in the Hispanic community had with Senator Rockefeller's office to ask if he would support, at that time it was the DREAM Act. It was before it came up to a vote. I think it was in 2010. This young boy was a senior at Martinsburg High. He was in every advanced place math class I know, probably most of the science classes, because he wanted to be an engineer. He was doing fantastically well. But at that point there was no deferred action, and he was not eligible for any way to get a Social Security card, a Social Security number, any way for him to go on to college, because he came here, I think he said he was about 10 when his parents brought him. And he spoke perfect English, just did very, very well. And of course there was no available option for him at that point, and the DREAM Act did not pass at that time. Ever since then, I know Catholic Charities has been a real supporter of trying to get some kind of relief passed for these young people, ideally the DREAM Act, because that would be a path to getting a permanent residency, which is on the path to citizenship if people choose to become citizens. And most people who have been here that long and choose to do that, I think. But there was no option available for this young man. I've lost track of him. I have no idea what happened. He would still be eligible for deferred action now. I hope he's able to pursue that and realize his dream. But the better dream, I think, for the same group of young people would be the DREAM Act, which would help them to have not just the ability to be able to get education for 2 years, but they could continue on indefinitely and realize their dreams. And as you heard from Kimberly, young people do have dreams. They hear about them on TV, they hear about them from their friends, and they want to participate in the society, and this would give them a way to do that.